from one of the most stunning golf properties you'll ever lay eyes on.
Scottsdale National is a golf heaven.
It is incredible.
Scottsdale National is pure.
Is a hidden gem.
Scottsdale National is amazing.
It's pure.
And 6 of the sweetest swings in college golf.
That is clutch. Massacred 3-wood right there from Erica Shepard.
2 Hall of Fame captains not afraid to mix things up.
We would like to use one of our wild cards on this hole. We would like to ask Jerome to play number 10.
We would like for Erica to play with one club on this hole.
Coming together to raise money for veterans of our armed forces. This is the PXG College Golf Showcase. Nothing like the view from high above this desert masterpiece, Scottsdale National Golf Club. The 700-acre oasis has just one rule: no member shall ever impinge on another member's enjoyment of the club. Hello and welcome to beautiful Scottsdale National. I'm Lauren Thompson alongside Aaron Oberholzer and Will Haskett, excited to bring you the 3rd edition of the PXG College Golf Showcase. We have 6 of the brightest stars in collegiate golf here today, 4 young men as well as 2 young women, along with our 2 Pro Football Hall of Fame captains. Longtime Pittsburgh Steelers running back Jerome Bettis and Chicago Bears linebacker Brian Urlacher. Today, they will be competing for $1 million to benefit our 2 charities, Semper and America's Fund, and the Center for Psychedelic, Psychotherapy, and Trauma Research at Mount Sinai Hospital. So, Aaron, when you look at this field of collegiate players, what jumps out to you?
You know, every year, I think, Lauren, this thing gets better and better every year with the players. They all have incredible records. They've all played great at the collegiate level, the amateur level, the highest level of amateur golf. And every year, it seems that these players, when they arrive here at the College Golf Showcase, they're a little bit more mature with their games, that they understand high levels type thinking things on the golf course. We have a phenomenal field of 6 players that have incredible records throughout college golf and amateur golf, and I think we're going to see some more incredible golf around the other course.
All right, Will, I know you're ready to get to the action, so can you take us through the format today?
Well, I'm excited because we are so accustomed to seeing these players play in one sort of way, and we get to see them play in 3 different ways in this unique format this year. It's kind of a gentle handshake to get the entire competition started, including the captains playing. All 4 of them be out there in a scramble format for the first 6 holes. Then we'll transition holes 7 through 12 on the other course, a total team aggregate with just the collegiate players. There could be a couple of curveballs thrown in, but again, every stroke counting for all 3 players when they get into holes 7 through 12. And we'll finish with an alternate shot. All 3 players will have 2 tees between 13 and 18 to tee off on. So again, you go from a scramble with your captains to every single shot counting, add all 3 up, and then a true sort of alternate shot there at the end. We're going to test them in all faculties, but don't forget, the captains have an opportunity to kind of throw a couple of wrenches into the plans throughout the course of this one. So there's some gamesmanship, there's some strategy involved. Kind of takes them out of their comfort zone. I'm really excited about it.
They better bring their A game. This is going to be a great competition. So for more, let's send it down to the 4th member of our broadcast team, Travis Fulton, with our 2 captains.
All right, thanks, LT. Here with the team captains, Jerome Bettis, Brian Urlacher. It's almost time to pick your team. You've been watching these players hit balls. You've got to know them a little bit. You leaning any which way?
You know what? I'm really not. They're so evenly matched. I mean, the talent is just oozing off when you see these guys on the range. They just look so good, and the ladies, they are impressive as well. So, you know, it doesn't matter who we pick. It's just the mindset that we have when we go out there.
You hear that sound too? That iron? That kind of sounds like. Kind of sounds like your 7-iron.
When I'm on the range, listen to people, that's what I'm not when I hit my 7-iron, yeah.
All right, seriously. So football, chemistry, team game, so important. This is going to be a little team golf. You're seeing these players interact with one another. Some of them, they know each other, some of them don't. You gonna consider the chemistry angle at all?
No, well, once we get them picked, we'll consider the chemistry, because right now it doesn't really, I mean, they're all friends right now. You know, until you get separated, it doesn't really matter. And no teammates, none of them are on the same team right now, so it doesn't really matter until we get them on our team.
All right, I know you guys are ready to get after it, but before we pick our teams, let's meet our college players.
Hey, I'm Bryce Lewis, University of Tennessee 5th-year senior.
Hi, I'm Erica Shepard, and I am a senior at Duke.
Hi, I'm Max Moldovan, a junior at The Ohio State University.
My name is Patrick Welch. I go to the University of Oklahoma, and I'm a 5th-year senior.
Hey, I'm Rachel Kuehn. I am a senior at Wake Forest.
Hey, I'm Reid Davenport. I'm a senior at Vanderbilt University.
All right, let's have some fun here. We're at Scottsdale National. There's no rules here, by the way. It's all about having fun, playing the game of golf. And before you get a pick, you got 6 great players here. We're gonna have a skills competition. 150 yards, straight up the hill to that flag right there. Each of you are gonna get 3 shots. Let's see who gets the closest. I think it's gonna be ladies first. Erica Shepard, Duke Blue Devils, will you do the honors? Look at that.
Oh, there.
Wow.
On the flag.
Good shot.
Good
Oh,
shot.
great shot.
Good start.
All right, Erica, 21 feet, 3 inches.
Oh, good shot.
That's pin high.
Yeah.
That's pin high. Rachel, closest, 19 feet, 2 inches. All right, good job.
Oh, Bryce, talk to it.
Be the right one today.
Wow, very good.
All right, Bryce, nice work. 14 feet, 11 inches. Let's stay in the SEC. Vanderbilt. Okay. Better than you thought, 24 feet, 3 inches.
Good job.
Hey, save it for the course.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Save it for the course.
Good one. Really good one.
How's it going in?
Oh, that looks really good.
Oh, my.
Good shot.
Good
Ball there.
Max, 9 feet, 1 inch, new leader.
Very good.
Nice work. Should be there. Yep.
Oh, very nice.
All right, Patrick, well done. 13 feet, 10 inches. The winner, the Buckeyes, Ohio State. Max, well job. Well done. Brian, you're going to pick first.
Yes.
You watched him, you've gotten to know him. Make your first pick.
Always been a big fan of lefties. Bryce from Tennessee.
Ooh, lefty.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Let's go. There you go.
He's the enemy of my enemy. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm going with Max.
Yeah, ooh.
Ohio State.
Midwest. Did you get all that?
I was really confused right there. Sticking with my theme of lefties, Erica.
Oh.
No offense to anybody else. I love the lefty golf swings.
Unbelievable. Well, I'm going with Rachel. Rachel, let's go. Wait, let's go.
No more lefties left, but you got a
Yeah.
cross-hander in there.
You're right. That's why I'm going with Patrick
Oh,
right there.
okay.
Well, listen.
Orthodox.
Yeah.
What you don't realize is this is the most confident guy. I've been watching him on the range. Reid, hey, welcome to the winning team.
Yeah, that's right. That's
All right, guys, well done. The teams are picked. Team Semper Fi, Americans Fun. Team Mount Sinai.
The winning team.
All right, LT, the picks are in. We've got the teams. Back up to you guys.
So the stage is set here at beautiful Scottsdale National. When we return, we'll kick off the action on the first hole of the track, affectionately known around here as the other course. Stick with us here on the PXG College Golf Showcase. Welcome back to the PXG College Golf Showcase, where we have 18 holes packed with action coming your way. First up, 6 holes of a traditional scramble. Each hole in this format is worth $20,000 for a total of $120,000. And the money is split in the event of a tie. All right, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off the 2022 PXG College Golf Showcase. The players are ready, the captains are ready, so we've got Coach Jerome Bettis. Mount Sinai Hospital is your team, so you want to coach them up a little bit before they get going?
Yeah, you know, these guys are ready to go. They're all winners. They know how to win, and we're just going to go out there and take care of business. Not even a question about it.
Keep it simple. He's really confident. Brian Urlacher, you guys are representing Semper Fi and America's Fund. Some words for your guys.
We're pretty confident as well. Not as confident as Jerome. We're just excited to be here. We're going to have a great time with the competition, but we feel very confident about our team as well.
All right, we're not going to waste any time. Ready to play away?
Let's rock.
Let's do this.
All right, we start the scramble AO with a par 4. It's called Jackrabbit. You have options, but in a scramble, do you really?
You really don't, in my opinion. Well, yeah, you want to take the driver and you want to pound it up there as far as you can. You don't need driver on the first hole here at the other course, but obviously in a scramble, you're going to want to push it up as far as you can, avoid the desert left and right. It's a pretty wide fairway, even for a driver. That's going to leave pretty much every player a wedge to this little uphill green. I expect really good birdie looks on this first hole that's only 400 yards.
As all 8 players swing away, both teams find themselves in great position off the tee.
And that looks like a pretty good drive. That is going to be absolutely perfect up the right-hand side and set his team up for a good look.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
That'll work.
And that looked good. He's staring at it, and that one should be perfect, and it is.
Team Semper Fi captain Brian Urlacher steps up early for his squad, sticking his approach shot to 8 feet.
Gorgeous right there. Beautiful shot.
But Wake Forest senior Rachel Kuehn matches the Hall of Famer with a great shot of her own.
Oh, great shot. She'll have a left to right putt. Getting better and better, though.
Both teams drain their birdie putts to tie the hole, and each grab $10,000 for their respective charity. On to the second hole.
Walk us through the rattler of the first par 5.
Dog leg to the left, very reachable for all the players. Have to avoid the desert on the left. It kind of makes it look like it creeps in on the left. You want to keep it down the right-hand side to kind of open up the green and its hole locations fully, but you can really let it go here.
Both captains air it out with their drives as both teams' approach shots settle near the green. Let's send it down to Will and Aaron for more.
Shot. Yeah, it's perfect.
Nice shot.
Great shot.
All right, Aaron, both teams just over the back of the green here at the par 5 second. Birdie's not going to win this hole, so who's your hole out candidate here?
Well, I'll tell you what, anytime you can get Max Moldovan with a putter in his hand, there's always a chance.
So after Team Semper Fi misses their eagle try,
This was your candidate right here. Can the Ohio State Buckeye make eagle and snag the $20,000?
Boy, that is a beautiful pace, beautiful stroke.
And you called it.
I'm telling you what, he is a great putter, and that's one of the things that he is known for in college golf. Well, and we saw it right there.
so an early lead for Jerome Bettis' squad as they secure another $20,000 for a total of $30 grand. All thanks to the long putt from the Ohio State junior. LT?
Maxwell Moldovan had the summer every amateur golfer dreams of, playing in a major championship. He bested 15 PGA Tour players to qualify for the U.S. Open and turned that confidence into a stellar start to his junior year at Ohio State.
Maxwell Moldovan is just a phenomenal individual, first and foremost. He's what a blue-collar, Ohio kid is all about. I've done some cool things in golf, but I think making that putt to confirm that I was going to the U.S. Open was probably the most memorable thing of my career. Getting to play at the country club against the best players in the world. The fans and crowd were incredible, and it's cool to have a lot of energy like that on the golf course. That doesn't happen a ton in collegiate and amateur golf. Just having my whole support system there was really awesome. Having my mom, my dad, my fiance, my best friend on the bag for me. It was just something that I'll never forget. After college, I want to play on the PGA Tour. I want to win major championships, and getting the first taste of what that's like, competing in one at the U.S. Open, makes that motivation even more.
Moldovan's successful summer is continuing into his junior year at Ohio State. After a career best showing at the U.S. Amateur, he's already notched 2 top 3 finishes in the fall season for the Buckeyes. Team Mount Sinai hoping Max can keep that flat stick hot today. Plenty of golf action still ahead from Scottsdale National. Don't go anywhere as we continue to introduce you to some of the brightest stars in today's game. The PXG College Golf Showcase rolls on right after this. Back on the PXG College Golf Showcase. One of the most interesting swings in golf will be on display here today, and it belongs to OU senior Patrick Welch. It is as powerful as it is unique. Call it whatever you want, but Patrick Welch's cross-handed swing works. He turned heads at the Shriners Open this year, finishing in the top 30 in his PGA Tour debut. An unconventional swing and a newfound confidence on the greens is turning him into one of the most promising players in college golf.
People break their necks on the range, kind of double looking over. That was all me. I picked up the club like that, and it just stuck. And I never wanted once to change it. I think it works for me because it's me. It's not anybody else. I've done it my whole life, and I plan to keep it that way.
Any added attention on Patrick Welch because of his unique swing isn't bothering him. A top 30 finish at a PGA Tour event and 3 other top 20s this fall is proving just that. Let's send it down to Travis for more on Patrick's swing.
What a ball striker Patrick is, of course, cross-handed. You look at that, you're like, how does that work? Takes it back, huge turn. I think the most impressive thing is just his hand-eye, his ability to get that back on the ball, left hand low square. And when you have a left hand low grip, your spine is going to be more vertical. You can't have that tilt to the right that you see with a lot of these other players. So he's right on top of it. He turns. Incredible hand-eye coordination from Patrick Welch.
As we get back to the competition, the cross-handed action off the 3rd tee from Welch puts Team Semper Fi in position.
That's a good shot.
But a good tee shot from the captain of Team Mount Sinai gives both teams a look at birdie.
They like this one in the air for the bus.
Oh, beautiful. There we go.
Neither team can convert their birdie, and the hole is tied with a par, with 10 grand going each direction. On the par 5 4th hole, Captain Urlacher pipes a drive down the middle.
This might be the best of the bunch for his team. And sure enough, down that right center.
Let's send it up to the green, where Team Mount Sinai is in with a conceded tap-in birdie. Urlacher has this tester to tie the hole.
Captain pours it in. Pole grabs it, and we tie this par 5. Off to the 5th.
Humbug. Sorry, Jerome.
Up ahead on the 5th hole, Captain Bettis able to answer with a birdie putt of his own.
So a win here for Team Mount Sinai. They're up 40,000 with 1 hole left in the scramble portion.
Nice putt, Jerome. Good job.
Let's
Nice
go.
putt.
Let's go. Yeah. You ain't the only one who can make a putt.
You got your hype man back there, huh?
That's right.
You gotta take him everywhere you go when you walk in the club.
100%.
Oh, it's coming.
Introducing.
Bettis.
All right, Jerome, good drive,
Thank
good
you.
putt.
Yeah.
You're just carrying this team right here. Another 20,000.
Yeah, I got to show Urlacher how, to lead. You lead from the front. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's leading from behind. If you want to be a leader, you got to lead from the front.
All right, let's go get another one.
So the captains trading blows over the last 2 holes. But on the par 3 6th, it was Bryce Lewis rolling in the 18-footer for birdie and $20,000 for Team Semper Fi.
Oh, what a putt. With some speed, too. And there's your momentum shift as they win their first hole as the last hole in the scramble format.
That was massive going into the toughest format that they're going to face today, I think.
And Travis Fulton standing by with the 2 captains after the scramble.
All right, here with both captains. First 6 in the bank. Little mojo here. How about that putt?
Yeah, I like how when my team wins the hole, you talk to both of us. But when Jerome makes a 2-foot putt to win the hole, you talk to him.
It was more like a 7-8 foot putt. But I mean, who's counting? Who's counting?
You need to go down there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, we're struggling. We're not struggling, but we just. Well, hold on.
Exactly.
Your boy made a 60-foot putt for eagle, which was nice. These kids are good players. They're going to make putts like that. But our guy made a big putt there for our team.
A big putt indeed for Team Semper Fi to raise their total to 50 grand. And they now trail Team Mount Sinai by only $20,000. When we come back, we're flipping over to the aggregate format. Welcome back to the PXG College Golf Showcase. We're through 6 holes of action here. Team Mount Sinai has a slight edge over Team Semper Fi, with 12 holes of action still ahead of us. Well, pleased to be joined by Mr. Bob Parsons, the man, the mind behind PXG. And Mr. Parsons, it's a pleasure to be out here at Scottsdale National once again.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are thrilled that you're here. We love it every year, and this is no exception.
You're a veteran, you're a Purple Heart recipient, and we have 2 charities on our hands that will be benefiting from the PXG College Golf Showcase. Why was it imperative in your mind to have the philanthropic angle?
Well, philanthropy is what we're pretty much about. And simply because we know how important it is and how critical it is. They both support veterans, and veterans give so much to this country. And, you know, it's about time we give them something back, and that's what these charities do.
So it's the third installment now, if you can believe it, of the PXG College Golf Showcase. It wouldn't happen without your support. So what made you to decide to keep this thing going strong?
We thought it was very unique. You know, look, getting everybody a chance, your TV audience a chance to just see what, you know, the golfers' talent coming up through colleges, and you know, pretty good. And so every year when I see it, I'm just absolutely amazed and a little envious. I got to tell you that.
Straight from the man himself. Well, they're having fun out on the golf course. We're having fun, and hopefully you're having fun watching the PXG College Golf Showcase. Thank you so much, Mr. Parsons, for joining us. Lots of action still ahead here as we're mixing things up and applying the pressure to these college stars. Each score will count as we move into the aggregate format. We're back right after this.
Nice, Bryce.
Oh, what a putt.
Oh, front runner, baby.
That's just a taste of the action we've seen already today. With plenty more in store, here's a look at the format for the next 6 holes. We're putting the college players to the test here by recording their aggregate scores by team. There will be no carryovers, and there is a total of $280,000 up for grabs over this stretch. The captains aren't totally out of the equation. They each have 2 chances to get involved by calling for the opposing captain to sub in for one of their players. Or they can force an opposing player to only play with 1 club. Let's get to it by sending it down to Will Haskett and Aaron Oberholzer.
So when you're playing pack rat, you're playing a dog leg left, short par 4, 419 yards from the tips on this hole, so pretty short for everybody involved. Green's a small postage stamp size green, but you're hitting wedges. And, you know, this golf course, it's all about choices. So you can go ahead and choose to go ahead and take the driver and really push it down there where the fairway narrows up just a little bit, or you can lay back. You're still going to have a wedge in more than likely. It's all about being able to control that distance to that very, very small green.
All right, a massive putt hold by Bryce Lewis. He's going to have the honor. And again, just the 6 collegians playing here, AO, as we get to this 6 holes of total aggregate score. So now all of a sudden you're not swinging for the fences. You've got to protect a little bit and be aggressive for your team.
This is what they're most used to playing, obviously, playing stroke play most of the time. So Bryce Lewis playing safe down there, down the right-hand side, so that he'll have a longer shot in. Patrick Welch off the tee, and that is ideal. And we'll leave him nothing but a wedge.
He is Davenport. I would say he's the longest of the 4 men in the field.
When he catches it, it's pretty much between him and Welch from what I've seen.
This has got to get down.
Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, that's going to grab the path.
And now Max Moldovan, this might be the format that benefits him the most because of how steady he is.
Yeah, I don't expect him to miss too many fairways, and nor do I expect him to be out of play much in his second shot. And that's a little more aggressive line, and that is fantastic right there. He'll be on a little bit of a downslope, but with that flag in the back, that's actually going to help him drive it in there low and potentially skip it back there. You got to like that. Erica Shepard taking an aggressive line here. This looks really good. Oh boy, that just peels a little left. That is phenomenal right there.
This is where the ladies are really going to shine. I mean, you're talking about all-world players and Rachel Kuehn and Erica Shepard, and they get a chance now to kind of go right at each other.
Yeah. This one's going a little left. This one's got to get down easy.
Oh boy.
Oh man, now that's a lot of trouble. This is probably the most action that Kim Llewellyn has seen caddying for a player like Rachel Kuehn in a long time.
You got a distance, coach?
113 from there.
And Rachel Kuehn will have to take a drop here in the desert and just punch back out into the fairway. Up ahead, Bryce Lewis finds the green for Team Semper Fi. The second member of Team Mount Sinai that found the desert, Reid Davenport. A great shot there. He leaves it 10 feet above the hole. From the middle of the fairway now, OU senior Patrick Welch. What a shot. Great settles shot. Just 2 feet below the hole. That should be an easy birdie for Welch.
Let's go.
So the craziness of this total aggregate shot coming into play immediately on the first hole that they play here at the 7th. Rachel Kuehn drove it in the desert. Team Mount Sinai with 2 players having to play balls from the desert. So a big opportunity for Team Semper Fi. Max Moldovan just trying to make a birdie and steal something. Oh, he almost hopped it into the cup. Boy, that would have been an amazing opportunity to try and bail out your team. He's going to make birdie here, and that could help with the math. With Patrick Welch already up there pretty tight, got 4 feet. Erica Shepard, an incredible drive here, AO. Put this one in here tight, and you can pretty much guarantee this hole for your team.
Boy, that was clipped nice. Just needs one hop and stop it. Oh, beautiful. What a shot.
It's great. So 2 looks inside of about 6-7 feet for Team Semper Fi to make birdies here. So if you're looking at Team Semper Fi, you've got 2 good birdie looks. And Bryce Lewis now, I mean, if you roll this in, it's effectively over.
It's over, yeah.
With Rachel Kuehn struggling to find the green, Bryce Lewis has this putt from way downtown.
How about it?
Of course he
Oh,
does.
how about it?
Fire.
And as expected with Team Semper Fi in there tight, Rachel staring down a putt for double bogey. Bus will concede the hole, and Team Semper Fi pulls ahead by $5 grand. Let's send it up to LT.
The college stars here teeing it up at Scottsdale National today are playing for more than just pride. $1 million is on the line for our 2 featured charities. Both provide life-saving assistance to men and women of our armed forces who have provided so much for this country. Since 2003, Semper Fi in America's Fund has provided individual and tailored support to over 27,000 catastrophically injured and critically ill service members from every branch of the U.S. Armed Forces and their families. The day a warrior is connected to the fund, he or she becomes part of the fund's extended family for life.
I like to say that they're just this organization that helps me out, but they're more of a family that helps me out now.
The fund is dedicated to providing holistic care. They help service members facing catastrophic injuries and illnesses. But more than that, they also provide something far less tangible: hope for the future.
Whether you need money, talking, assistance with whatever it is, it's like I feel like they're there. It's like they're your parents away from your parents.
Today, the fund is run by the same group of dedicated military spouses and an amazing group of staff, many of whom are veterans, to provide support to veterans today, tomorrow, together.
Second hole of this total score for the Collegians. It's a par 5. It's nicknamed Tarantula.
Coming downhill, actually, you're looking right at 4 peaks off in the distance. Just one of the more beautiful views, and there's a lot of great views out here at the other course at Scottsdale National. This is one of the best ones you're going to see.
All right, Team Mount Sinai has lost back-to-back holes. The last hole of scramble, first hole of total score, and Captain Jerome Bettis decided, I'm going to play one of my wild cards.
So we're going to ask Patrick for you to step out, and we're going to ask that Brian step in.
Okay.
On this hole.
Okay. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, we like that. Let's go.
This is a great hole for it, too.
So with that decision, the pressure is all now on the back of Brian Urlacher.
God, let's go.
Baby putt.
He appears to like it. Oh yeah, he stripes it right down the fairway.
Oh, and look at the captain. Urlacher steps up, had to hit a shot, flirts with the desert left. That's a big first swing after he was called out by Jerome Bettis to have to play this hole.
So after deciding to lay up with his second,
Brian Urlacher's third shot after being forced to play this hole comes in, just needs to climb up to the top of that ridge. Is not going to.
Mission accomplished, Jerome. Mission accomplished.
You got it over the sand.
I'm happy with that shot.
Urlacher would miss his birdie try, and with Team Mount Sinai in at even par as a team, Urlacher now has this for par and the win.
to knock it in for the par. And that is 3 in a row for Team Semper Fi. This was worth $30,000 here. So they're up to $105,000 and playing with all momentum right now.
Does Urlacher return the favor on the par 3 ninth is the question.
Everything's going right. Let's do it, right?
So 2 birdies for Team Semper Fi clear the way for their 3rd straight skin one and another $30,000 to their total. They now lead Team Mount Sinai by $35,000. We're back from Scottsdale National right after this. Back on the PXG College Golf Showcase from the stunning Scottsdale National Golf Club. After falling behind early, Captain Brian Urlacher and Team Semper Fi have stormed back to lead Captain Jerome Bettis and Team Mount Sinai by $35,000 as we head to the 9th hole. Let's send it back to Will Haskett and Aaron Oberholzer on the call.
All right, final hole of the outward 9 here at the other course. Just love this par 3. It's called Catfish.
Probably plays downhill, I'd say about 5 to 6 yards. Where this hole is located though, Will, is on the right-hand side, kind of in a little bowl. So if you play it out to the right-hand side, you could actually have the ball gather. And there's an outside chance that we could potentially see a 1 here. Looks like Bryce Lewis is gonna go first.
That is gonna be.
Oh, that's not good.
That's gonna be a challenging 2-putt there. And again, now Patrick Welch, he had to sit out the 8th hole after he was subbed out by Jerome Bettis and forced Brian Urlacher to play. What a crisp sounding strike. He is staring this one down.
Just a wedge.
Good shot.
And that'll work on the right, on the correct level for Patrick Welch, and a good look at a birdie there.
Now Reid Davenport. Float with the flag stick.
He's staring at it. Oh, fantastic.
Very nice.
Now the par 3 specialist, Moldovan. Dollar bill divot there. Oh, stop
he's
there.
not going to be
Stop
happy
there.
with that. He is not going to be happy with that.
Good shot.
Yes, he does. Gorgeous. Best shot of the bunch so far. Putting straight up at it. Beautiful control.
ACC Player of the Year, Rachel Kuehn. And it's out to the right, but you've got that shelf over there. Look out. Come on down.
Watch this.
Good shot.
Watch this. That's the way you play this hole. That was beautiful right there by Rachel Kuehn.
No reaction up there.
Best of the bunch, and exactly what Team Mount Sinai needed. So remember, you've got Bryce Lewis at the front of the green. No guaranteed 2-putt there with Kuehn in the best position to maybe make birdie. An opportunity for Team Mount Sinai with $50K on the line to get back in front here at the 9th. Davenport and Kuehn have close ones. If Moldovan can roll this one, it almost is an early victory here up over this ridge. Stay straight. Did he? Oh, a lot of body language there from the green. I think everybody gave it the old kick-in stance.
It's going to be Bryce Lewis to putt for his par. Gotta hit it. Gotta hit it. No.
All right, massive putt here for the team that was playing with all the momentum. Team Semper Fi.
Jesus. Good putt.
It is looking really good right now for Jerome Bettis and company here on the 9th green.
Is it gonna break? Look at that thing hang left. My goodness.
Okay, likely a must make here for Team Semper Fi and Erica Shepard. Get a 2 in, dodge a couple of bullets.
Oh, man. Boy, that was another good effort. Another good effort.
So there'll be no birdies from Team Semper Fi. And if Max Moldovan can make this 5-footer,
that should pretty much
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful one there.
So Rachel, now for all intents and purposes,
yeah, if this one goes
done,
even if Reid Davenport were to miss his comebacker,
It's over.
It would be over with a total of, at worst, 9, at best 8.
Tell you what, this is a slick one coming down this hill, though.
Yeah, what a 2.
There we go.
What a 2. And a little bit of cleanup, but it's going to be enough for Team Mount Sinai to turn the momentum back in their favor. They win the first $50,000 hole. They're back up 15 grand. Let's go.
Golf has seen a lot of the name Kuehn, and Rachel's got the game to be the best of them all. The Asheville native clinched the winning point for the United States Curtis Cup team in 2021, just like her mother Brenda did back in 1998. Rachel is quickly making her own name known in golf.
Oh, the green's slow. Hi, Molly. Molly, come here. She took my golf ball. Hey, I'm Rachel Kuehn. I'm a senior at Wake Forest. My mom had us all playing golf as soon as we could walk and hold a club at the same time. There definitely was growing up a sense of trying to fill mom's footsteps. Both my parents went to Wake, and I told them, I was like, I'm never going to Wake. I said, no offense, it's your school, it's not mine. I got on campus, and I fell in love with it. It is so pretty right now. I've definitely found my second family. Oh, look, Amelia's out there. You said you wanted a teammate. There she is. I'm a senior this year, but I'm going to use my COVID year. I'm going to stay 1 more year at Wake Forest. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my LPGA Tour card, and, you know, the goal is to go win on tour and win a major, and just, I guess, see how far I can get.
Rachel is rolling. The reigning ACC Player of the Year hasn't finished outside of the top 20 in any event in 6 months. That includes her 5th collegiate win at the Stevens Cup. Will and Aaron, back to you.
We made the turn at the other course, Gila Monster. This is a challenging little par 5.
It's a great little par 5. As at just about every hole out here, I'm always enamored with when I come out here and look at these holes, and this is no different here at the 10th. You got to avoid the bunker on the left here at 10. If you can avoid that bunker, but keep it down the left center, that gives you the best visual to this green and to this flag. It kind of bends and snakes, almost like a double dogleg. Got to avoid the desert on the right, obviously, but this is another par 5, just like all the others that you can get there in 2, but it requires a good tee shot and a very accurate second shot.
Nice. First
Yeah,
shot.
sir.
Come on, baby. Good swing, guy.
That's perfect.
It's been a while since Patrick Welch played a par 5. Had to sit out the 8th when he was subbed out for another captain, so he's chomping at the bit.
And he hasn't played Patrick Welch golf yet.
Left. It is. It's up against the face of the bunker.
Oh, Brian Urlacher is up to something. He's looking Jerome's way. Let's see what 54 has to say here.
We would like to use one of our wild cards on this hole. We would like to ask Jerome to play number 10, and we'd ask Rachel to take a seat this hole. Good job. Nice birdies last 2 holes, though. Good job. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's go, team.
Yep, we'll get him.
Let's go. Love it.
Look at you.
I'm so excited about you playing this hole.
Okay, so Team Semper Fi wins 3 holes in a row. They lose the 9th to go back down 15,000, and boom, Brian Urlacher says, I'm mixing it up. Takes Rachel Kuehn out of the opposing lineup, and now Mount Sinai's captain, Jerome Bettis, is going to have to play the 10th.
Love it. Fantastic strategy. Oh, that's coming right at the bunker. Oh my goodness.
I came back in.
You hit that ball well.
Well left.
Trackman telling us the bus, 144 miles an hour on the ball speed. That's not too shabby.
That's pretty darn good right there, absolutely.
Where's the, sorry about that.
And he wasn't too
Oh, and now Bus has backed off Erica Shepard.
We would like for Erica to play with 1 club on this hole. Thank you.
Driver looks good.
Thank you. Yes.
That's good.
Oh, this is huge. This great strategy coming right back, Will.
Yeah, because
I think you should just do the 58 degree.
58. What do you got?
3-wood.
Yeah, hit
3-wood,
3-wood, and then you can putt 3-wood.
All right, I like that.
Love it.
She has gone with the 3-wood.
Interesting. I mean, you can always putt it with a 3-wood.
Yep.
You can chip it. And without rough around the greens.
Nice.
Let's go.
Nice. All right, bogey time.
That is massacred 3-wood
Look
right there
at
from
that.
Erica Shepard.
That is clutch.
She's going to have about 235 yards from there, and that may be a backfire on Jerome Bettis.
I was just thinking the same thing. That's a good yardage for Erica's 3-wood, and she can run right up there and now give herself an eagle putt.
All right, so after both Patrick Welch and the bus laid up out of the fairway bunker, here's Moldovan with his second from the fairway.
Yeah, I had him at about 245 yards. Him and Reid Davenport, both fairly close to one another.
But this is blocked right. Sit down.
Oh, that's got to take it easy. Oh, boy. There's some grass down there that could stop that ball, but if that got to the desert, that is going to be problematic.
It's a big shot for Reid Davenport. Moldovan, sketchy right. Jerome Bettis playing for the team. He's going to have a full shot in for his third.
Ball below his feet.
That's a good-looking shot.
Be the number.
Yes, that is
Trying to
great.
hoist this one. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What a golf shot by Reid Davenport. Showing up huge for his team.
He can't know it either. Cannot see it from back there how good it is.
No,
and that is inside of 20 feet for eagle. Can Bryce Lewis match that brilliance?
That looked like a good golf swing he's posing.
Big bird.
Oh, yes.
How about it? Look at those two golf shots. Now they're starting to play some golf.
And now Erica Shepard, just a moment ago, a little fun interaction between her and Rachel Kuehn. Rachel said, all right, Erica, what club are you going to hit?
Erica, what club are you going to use here?
I don't know, but at least I'm playing this hole.
Your fault.
235 yards all the way there. I think she's got a good chance to get it onto this green. This is a little left. It's going to cover.
Good shot.
It's going to catch that bowl and go down. That is brilliant. That's actually a great leave.
Here's the waggle.
Well, Erica Shepard is making this look easy.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Jerome Bettis, well, he's making it look exactly the opposite.
Tried to kill it.
For those of you scoring at home, Jerome lying 5 there.
Patrick Welch, this is the shot he said he really wants to work on. Feel wedge shots inside of 80 yards. Can use the backstop.
Oh, I'd say that's pretty good right there. That's excellent. Keep coming. Keep
Shot,
coming.
Patrick.
Keep wow. Beautiful
Attaboy.
shot right there. Boy, that could be the nail in the coffin right there.
All right, scale of 1 to 10, difficulty of this shot for Max Moldovan.
I'm going to go on about a 8.5. It feeds away from Max, about 15 feet away from the hole, and a big right to left break. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh my God, come on, come on. How good is this kid? Wow, that was unbelievable.
And that is so needed right now for Team Mount Sinai. So bus rolls it in for 6. You got a puncher's chance because Moldovan just got it up and down for a birdie, and Reid Davenport's got a good eagle look.
Absolutely. Taps in for the 4 for Max Moldovan.
Jerome Bettis, you practicing 150-yard shots after today. This is for an all-world 6. He's not in for 7.
Let's go.
There's some meat left on that. This is off of her back foot. Putting stroke.
Full
That's
flat.
got to sit. That's got to sit. Okay, now, hey, I'll tell you what. Now Jerome's looking pretty smart.
All right, 2 eagle putts coming up here. Bryce Lewis with the first one. This would be massive for Team Semper Fi. Those feet are almost touching, aren't they? How narrow that stance is.
Yeah, he likes that narrow stance. There's no doubt. It's been working really well, and it continues to work. My goodness, fantastic.
Another mid-range putt, and Lewis in for eagle. Look at how far she's choked down on this.
But look at that. She's wanting to get that face as close to a putter as possible from a loft standpoint. But I'll tell you what, that's not dead either with a 3-wood.
No, she got to hit that one for 5.
Absolutely.
Now Reid Davenport to match the Lewis eagle. And it's going to be a birdie also for Davenport.
So after Reid's miss, the remainder of the hole is conceded by Team Mount Sinai, including Erica's par putt, and she's standing by with Travis Fulton and her captain, Brian Urlacher.
All right, guys, you ever play a par 5 with just a 3-wood before? Nice work, Erica.
I actually have not. I used to practice a little bit as a kid with just a few clubs, but nothing like that. So I was happy with the par.
Hey, well, nice work. Bus struggled a little bit. That was, you're using your picks well.
It's a tough one. I think getting Rachel out of that hole was a big deal for us, and obviously she reached the green with 2 3-woods, so it was good strategy that hole.
So Team Semper Fi able to jump back in the lead with another $50,000 in the bank, and they lead Team Mount Sinai by $35,000. 8 holes of action left Over $500,000 still up for grabs. We're back right after this. From one of the most stunning golf properties you'll ever lay eyes on.
Scottsdale National is a golf heaven.
It is incredible.
Scottsdale National is pure.
Is a hidden gem.
Scottsdale National is amazing. It's pure.
And 6 of the sweetest swings in college golf.
That is clutch. Massacred 3-wood right there from Erica Shepard.
2 Hall of Fame captains not afraid to mix things up.
We would like to use one of our wild cards on this hole. We would like to ask Jerome to play number 10.
We would like for Erica to play with one club on this hole.
Coming together to raise money for veterans of our armed forces. This is the PXG College Golf Showcase. Welcome back to the PXG College Golf Showcase at famed Scottsdale National, a property reimagined and transformed by Bob and Renee Parsons into a golfing oasis. The club says that it has just one rule: no member shall ever impinge upon another member's enjoyment of the club. And we hope you're all enjoying the action so far. I'm Lauren Thompson, along with Will Haskett, Aaron Oberholzer, and Travis Fulton, who are calling the on-course action. $1 million is on the line today to 2 very deserving charities that deliver life-saving assistance to veterans of our armed forces. Let's take a look at where we stand. Through 10 holes of play, Team Semper Fi has a $35,000 lead over Team Mount Sinai. But there is still plenty of golf and money in our immediate future. Let's send it down to Aaron for a breakdown of the par 3 11th, known as Devil Dog.
Devil Dog is a 140-yard par 3, downhill slightly, postage stamp of a green. Today, where the hole's located, they can actually put the ball behind it and bring it back to this hole, and who knows, we might be able to see a 1 here.
Bryce Lewis made eagle at 10 moments ago, part of Team Semper Fi getting back on top. His tee-ball on the way. This looks really good if it can just bounce forward.
Great shot.
Oh, what a shot. Took spin off of it. That was gorgeous.
We've had 3 lead changes in the last 4 holes. Again, this hole's worth $50,000 before we play for $75,000 on the final hole of the 6-hole aggregate. It's Welch way up the elevator shaft.
Much higher ball flight coming right in over the flag. Needs to spin hard, and it does.
Disappear. Disappear.
Great shot.
Good shot.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. Look at those 2 different ways to approach it, and both of them end up with fantastic shots.
Leading off the 11th for Team Mount Sinai will be Max Moldovan. Throws it way up into the air, and that's just above the flag. Good shot.
Excellent.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Now Reid Davenport. This one could bring rain. There's no clouds up in the sky, but it could get high enough to make some.
He loves to put the ball up in the air, and he's very good at it.
That's a good shot. That's going to spin right.
Shot.
Erica Shepard up next for Team Semper Fi.
That one's going to need to get down.
That's it.
Come on. Good shot.
He's going to use that slope a little bit. Should gather a little bit closer to the hole.
And now Rachel Kuehn had to go back through maybe a mini warm-up routine after just being a spectator walking up a 10.
She got the last hole off as Brian Urlacher subbed Jerome Bettis in for her. So now let's see if she can find her golf swing right away.
Be there.
Oh my God.
Goodness, that is so unlucky.
It hit the flag stick and went the bump right on it. Dang.
Ah, that stinks.
That is a terrible break. She'll probably hold a bunker shot.
I just told Maya, I was like, you don't want to be short right now. Like, squared the flagstick and like ricocheted. What are you going to do about that? Do I get any kind of bonus points for hitting the flagstick?
Just wait for it. She's about to hit the shot right here. It's going to turn the whole scales.
Team Semper Fi in the driver's seat here with Kuehn's unfortunate miss of the green and the 2 closest tee shots. Already up 35K. Could they add to it? All right, do you believe in golf gods?
I'll tell you what, she needs some karma going the other way, 100%. Because it was a tap-in birdie.
Yeah.
If it doesn't hit the flag.
Good shot.
That's pretty good out. That was an excellent bunker shot after just a brutal break.
I'm not used to no rakes.
Erica Shepard will be the first to putt, about 18 feet.
Go.
All right.
All right, Reid Davenport now. This is a pretty important putt right here. Kuehn's gonna have to grind over her par effort.
A little left to right, and he knows the speed now.
That's a good putt.
He didn't hit it. He didn't hit it.
All right, so if there was a little bit of pressure on Reid Davenport's putt, it's 100% pressure on this Moldovan one, because you've got to make a birdie here. Because if this doesn't go in at best, your team is even par on this hole, and even par for the 3 total is not going to get it done.
Yeah.
Deuce.
How about it?
Oh, 3.
Just slid off the right side.
And all it's going to take is one of these 2 putts to go in between Bryce Lewis and Patrick Welch, and it's game over here at 11.
Good putt, Bryce.
Putt there.
His strokes gained putting numbers today have got to be
Through the roof.
through the roof.
Yeah.
We had the Swing U app here right now, tracking all that strokes gain data that everybody at home could do in their own time. 1 birdie in, Team Semper Fi trying to pile on with a 2nd birdie for that great tee shot from Patrick Welch. He's in as well. Just put 50,000 on the board for Team Semper Fi. They're the first team over 200.
$205,000 for Team Semper Fi at America's Fund. Before we head to 12, let's send it up to Lauren for more on the lefty volunteer leading the way today for Team Semper Fi.
Fresh off a successful summer of amateur events, Bryce Lewis is continuing to add to his golf resume, leading by example on a stacked Tennessee Volunteers roster.
Hey, I'm Bryce Lewis, University of Tennessee, 5th-year senior. I loved going to the range right after school and just hitting until dark. I just kind of fell in love with it when I was around 12 years old, and it just stuck. I feel like I'm a leader by example, kind of that guy on the corner of the range that just is getting stuff done the different ways. Trying to fill my dreams playing on PGA Tour. I'm not quite there yet at all, which is exciting for me because I feel like I'm a really great player and I feel like I can improve a lot more. So definitely going to turn pro and give it a shot.
Bryce Lewis leads by example. He picked up another collegiate win this fall and has lowered his scoring average every year since arriving at Tennessee in 2019. Will and Aaron, back down to you.
All right, final hole of the aggregate total part of this competition. It's worth $75,000 now. Downhill, par 4. You got a tarmac of a fairway to hit here, AO, at Coyote.
Nice. Good ball.
If I was a gambling man, judging by the look on Brian Urlacher's face after that tee ball, I bet he's got a little something to say here.
Our team would like to use our last wild card, please. We would like to let Reid play this hole with 1 club, please. Does he accept? What did you say? All right, good. You accepted. All right, good.
Captain Brian Urlacher, 1 club challenge. He's going to make Reid Davenport play this hole with just 1 club.
Looks like Reid Davenport has chosen the 6-iron. And a 6-iron for Reid probably is going to go, I would say it's going to go close to 200 yards, which is going to give him potentially a little bunt 6-iron down the hill into this green.
Yep. Great shot.
Good ball.
It's way back, but he's in the fairway.
Can you putt with that thing?
I've never done it before, but yeah, I guess we're going to find out.
Shepard up next for Semper Fi.
Good
Nice.
ball.
Nice shot.
And last but not least, Rachel Kuehn with driver.
All right, everybody in good position off the tee here at the 12th final hole of this total, and with Brian Urlacher challenging Reid Davenport to 1 club, chose 6-iron, has left himself 204 down the hill here.
Big shot.
That is left.
Oh, this has got to watch out. This has got to watch out. Grab that bunker. Oh boy.
That's over the bunker.
That could be really problematic.
You can't miss it left, man.
It's going to be tough with a bank.
That is a massive miss from Reid Davenport here on this final hole of total aggregate score. All right, Max Moldovan found a flat spot down the right side here, 125. Ball slightly above his feet.
Oh, that's going to be good. Come on back, ball. Spin back. Come on back.
Is he going to catch that slope? It is going to catch that slope. He's using the slope. Man, that's got to settle, though. There's another slope right there. Okay, okay.
About 90-yard little flip wedges coming up for teammates Patrick Welch and Bryce Lewis for Team Semper Fi again. They're in the driver's seat right now.
That was a knockdown.
Oh, pull it
That's
back.
better than that. That is gorgeous. Look at this. All that practice he's putting into this part of his game is really paying off.
Control there.
Great stuff.
And $75,000 on the line, and you are staring at a scenario right now here. You could win this hole. You could go up 160,000.
Nice smooth swing, trying to use that slope on the left.
Come on back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really nicely done. All right. Really nicely done. It's going to be about 10, 15 feet there, but it's not going to be a very stressful putt at all.
And going to give his teammate the read, too.
Absolutely. So it looks like it's going to be Rachel Kuehn next.
Both she and Max Moldovan have to get it up and down for birdie.
That's a good shot, too. It's going to kick right.
Okay, that's going to be a quick one coming down the hill from about 10 feet or so. Getting a little bit of wind now back in Erica Shepard's face for her second shot. Just short of the green, about 40 yards. Oh, that was a tug. That was not, oh my goodness, that's got to sit. Oh. Well now.
Okay.
That's
not a par guarantee from back there.
No.
And certainly no guarantees for Davenport either from well off the green here. This is with a 6-iron.
We got out.
I got it out.
He's pitched out back onto the rough. So now he's playing his fourth shot. Oh boy.
They go off the green.
That could absolutely go off the green. We've got all kinds of issues for Reid Davenport. Boy, I'll tell you what, that mistake that he hit with the second shot, same club, the 6-iron is what he chose. And to put it in the desert like that, I cannot express to you how many problems you can have when you get into the desert here at Scottsdale National.
All right, guys, we're going to concede this one. Let's go.
Brian Urlacher's challenge of Reid Davenport works out. They win $75,000 on this hole. That's $280,000. 1 6-hole stretch to go, and they are up 160 grand. So Aaron, they play real golf, and it got really interesting.
It did.
And really, it was a 6-hole match that was defined by the fact that the 2 captain's challenges by Brian Urlacher worked.
Yep.
The 2 by Jerome Bettis didn't.
Did not work.
And all of a sudden, Team Mount Sinai finds themselves in a big hole going to the last.
Travis Fulton standing by with the captains.
Brian, your team has turned it on.
The wild cards were nice picks. We took advantage of those, but our team's playing well. They make birdies every hole. You know, the one par 3 we didn't make birdies, but every other hole we made at least 2.
Yeah. So all right, 280,000 to 120,000.
That's right.
But the next 6, we're going to alternate shot, and it's worth collectively 600,000. You're not out of this bus.
Not at all. And what happened was they went to individual play. They got a little bit of an advantage. We're going to go back to collective team play. That advantage switches back to us because now it's going to be alternate shot, more of a team concept, which he's more of an individual concept, his group. So hopefully the tide should turn in this next 6.
What do you say to that?
So my group has a chance to almost get to $1 million. You said 600 grand left, so we're 280. So we'll be hopefully by when this is done, we'll be right under $1 million for Semper Fi America.
Right. Over aggressiveness, I like
just
that.
Positive thinking. Our team's rolling. The kids are playing good.
Team Semper Fi, America's Fun, 280,000. Team Mount Sinai, 120,000. We got 6 holes left. Alternate shot, couple wild cards. It's gonna be fun.
Welcome back to Scottsdale National. This private gym is playing host to the PXG College Golf Showcase for the 3rd year running. Will, what do we have coming up?
Each team with only 1 ball in the air coming up in these final 6 holes. We saw the desert come into play. You got to keep it out of the desert when there's only 1 ball in play.
Yes, you do. The desert here, you got to keep it out of the desert. You've got all the fairway in the world to work with here at Scottsdale National, but if you start putting it in the desert here, there are no penalty areas around here off these fairways for the most part. You're not going to see any red lines. It is general area, and it is very difficult to play out of it if you can even find your golf ball. So job number 1, the fairways are wide enough, keep it in the fairway. But the last 6 holes, you can make up a lot of ground really quickly. $600,000 left on the line for these 2 teams. 75, 75, 75 for the first 3 holes in 13, 14, and 15. and then it gets really big. 100,000, 125,000, and 150,000 available on the last 3 holes. So it's bound to get really interesting, and more coaches' challenges, 2 more, and alternate shot. So it's still going to be very, very interesting coming down the stretch.
Interesting indeed, Aaron. Here's how the captains are assigning the tee shots. Bryce Lewis will get things going on the par 3 13th hole for Team Semper Fi, while Max Moldovan will lead off for Team Mount Sinai. A lot of money remaining on these last 6 holes, including $150,000 available on 18, where the ladies, Erica Shepard and Rachel Kuehn, will be hitting tee balls. But we start alternate shot with the most brutal of the 6 par 3s.
It's a very narrow green in the opening and very narrow overall, actually. 2-putting this green can be difficult, and this green is going to gather a lot of 3-putts if you're not in the right section.
228.
4, 5, 233. Same 3-iron that you hit on top.
Yeah, just go right at it. Yeah.
Maybe the hero of the first 12 holes with the putter, Bryce Lewis. Brian Urlacher is going to send him out first in alternate shot to hit this tee ball here at 13.
Get away with it. Get away with it.
And that looked a little bit heavy.
Boy, he's lucky that it covered that wash that's kind of in front.
Lunch ball. Lunch ball,
You know, maybe should have hit a lunch ball.
All right, so Team Mount Sinai needing a comeback here. You're going to put your par 3 specialist on the tee for Jerome Bettis, and Max Moldovan is going to hit this one.
Oh, that's a good shot. Go. Just carry right there. Stay on that line and carry.
Can it get to the right level? Ooh, look at that one land.
I'll tell you what, this par 3, you take that and you run.
And that'll be a chip shot coming up for Patrick Welch, just short of the green here at 13. For Patrick Welch, you play it low? Do you fly it to the back shelf? What do you do here?
I think you play it low and you skip it up to that back shelf, and it should be pretty routine for this player.
Go. All right. Not good, Erica.
All right,
Uphill.
not bad.
Uphill.
All right, Max Moldovan putting his team in a good position here for Reid Davenport to snatch this hole.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, in this competition, pars can win holes.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a good-looking putt. Really good-looking. Come on. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Great putt.
What a putt.
Tap that one in for par, and it'll be Erica Shepard that will have to make now to tie this hole.
Good putt. Really contributed. Nice.
We did not have a tied hole through all of the aggregate total. Last time there was a tied hole, you have to go all the way back to the 4th hole for the scramble. So again, this is $75,000 on the line. And if this goes in, they'll split that $75,000 heading to the next tee. Oh, and this is so a win for Team Mount Sinai, just what they needed to get this alternate shot started as they draw closer with $75,000 in the bank.
Davenport nearly dropped the birdie putt for Team Mount Sinai, but his team still able to hold on and win the hole. They sit just under $200,000 total. Since his first day on campus at Vanderbilt, Reid Davenport has made an impact for the men's golf team. Coming off a second-team All-American selection, the 5th-year senior shows no signs of slowing down.
I'm Reid Davenport. I'm a senior at Vanderbilt University. I describe myself as a golfer as patient. I feel like I play golf to my strengths and I don't get too far ahead of myself. I'm a leader who kind of shows in more than I tell.
I would say he's just the true fiber of what we hope our program is about.
Good job, big. Thank you.
Goals after college, turn pro after the national championship. Hopefully everything's kind of trending in the right direction. I feel like it's important that I don't lose track of that, but pro golf is definitely the main goal.
Reid Davenport continues to make his presence known at Vanderbilt. He ranks inside the top 10 on the PGA Tour University ranking, one of the many measures of his continued success. We're back on the PXG College Golf Showcase right after this.
We're back on the PXG College Golf Showcase, alternate shot portion of our competition. Aaron, walk us through this long par 4 14th hole. It's known as Javelina.
14 big dog leg to the right. Again, the best line is if you can take it over the humps on the right side, you can kind of catch a speed slot, get a little bit more distance. More than likely going to end up into a flat area, going uphill to a green, protected by a bunker in the front to a green that's segmented, and you get on the wrong side of that hump, it could be a very difficult two-putt.
Reid Davenport here, blind tee shot if you want to take the best line.
Great ball, Reid. Very good.
And that is perfect. That is right down the middle.
Patrick Welch will try to answer for Team Semper Fi.
Nice.
Thanks.
That one is center cut as well.
Now we're moving, man. This is good.
Such a part of the strategy in the alternate shot is how you set your order. It's going to be the same batting order every time, but all three players on each team guaranteed 2 tee shots. So how Brian Urlacher and Jerome Bettis stack their lineups, very important to try and win money. And for Brian Urlacher, he wants Bryce Lewis on both the par 3s, and that's how he set it up.
So both coaches playing, I think, the right strategy game.
So off the tee ball of Patrick Welch, here's the approach shot from Erica Shepard, trying to give her team a birdie look.
Get right, just a little work, just a little right.
What?
That's okay.
That's a fantastic shot from that far back. Where she put that is about right where you want to put it.
So Reid Davenport to this location for Rachel Kuehn, trying to get it inside the ball. Erica Shepard, again, Team Mount Sinai, coming off their win at 13, the first hole of alternate shot. And if they could win $75,000 here, they could almost tie this thing up. You need a kick left. Oh, look at that.
Look at
dart.
that. Fantastic shot by Rachel Kuehn. So, boy, they will have a good look for birdie there.
Thank you.
So Bryce Lewis stalking this long birdie effort here.
I mean, this is 40, 45
Yeah,
feet. I mean, make rate on this is in the 5% range, 4 or 5%.
I don't think I've ever felt this confident about someone putting a 30-footer.
And remember, we've got 2 new captain's challenges available in alternate shot. One is a hit it again, and the other one is you insert your other captain into the batting order of the team and have him hit a shot cold, I might add. It's been a while since they've swung a golf club.
Boy, it is.
Down and back up. Tracking. Oh, he did it again.
You've got to be kidding me.
Very nice.
See, right. That was a great putt. I just like to see you do it one more time.
Yeah?
Do it again.
That's good. Hey, get it out of the way early. It's good.
There's the challenge.
There
Jerome
we
Bettis
go.
says, do it again.
I'll tell you, that was a great call, because right now,
Absolutely.
that was a massive momentum shift right there.
I love it, man. Do it again. I love it.
What are the percentages you make it back to back? Less than 1.
Oh my gosh, has to be. Has to be.
I hit it too hard.
Good putt. Oh, stop. All right.
It took a look again.
Good job. It's all right.
And that was a great call by Jerome Bettis to use that challenge right there, because he couldn't afford that momentum shift.
I told you, there's nobody I'd rather have put this putt. A 35-footer than you. Walking up, I told him that.
Moldovan rolls in this birdie putt, and all of a sudden Jerome Bettis could steal it back, although Brian Urlacher could turn back around and say, do it again.
Exactly right.
This could get away from him all the way, too. This is not an easy putt.
Well, the good thing is we could just make him putt it again. Oh, snap.
And there's a miss, and that one gets by about 3.5, 4 feet.
Little pizza in that box.
Mm-hmm, little chicken on that wing.
So now we'll have dueling knee knockers to tie the hole here.
I really wanted to make it, so he had me putt it again.
Jerome Bettis, I can't tell you how big of a deal that was, even though you're using one of the 2 challenges early in the session. It was a great place to use that challenge.
Ooh, yeah. Great putt, Patrick. Never a doubt. Good job.
They snapped pretty hard.
So that is a confirmed par for Team Semper Fi. So Reid Davenport needs to make this one now to tie the hole. And they would share $75,000.
Good job. Nice putt.
So the do-it-again call paying off for Bettis as his team, Mount Sinai, avoids further damage to split the $75,000. Let's send it up to Lauren Thompson.
We are now pleased to be joined by Dr. Rachel Yehuda, the director of the Center for Psychedelic, Psychotherapy, and Trauma Research at Mount Sinai Hospital. So, Dr. Yehuda, good to see you again. Great to have you here at the PXG College Golf Showcase.
Thanks, Lauren. It's great to be back.
There's a lot of stories in the game of golf of veterans who may or may not know that they are suffering from PTSD, but golf as a game has been a bit of a savior for them. And Mr. Bob Parsons is one of the first ones to tell you about that, but he will also tell you that the research that you are doing is truly saving lives.
I think what's really important to understand is that people with PTSD really often do find ways to distract themselves, and some of these are extremely productive. But ultimately, there will come a point in time where you can't push the memory away any longer, and you're going to have to deal with all that material that you're locking in the sub-basement. And psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy offers a really gentle way of being able to kick that door open and peer inside a little bit and not be so afraid of what you will learn.
So the money being raised right here at Scottsdale National today, how is it being used?
The money that's been raised today is going to be used to help us further our mission, which is to train therapists, particularly therapists that work with veterans, in how to conduct psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy. All of the money raised contributes to our ability to do the important clinical trials that will allow us to properly vet these treatments so that they can be used safely by veterans and civilians who are out there and who struggle with PTSD.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us again, Dr. Rachel. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Plenty of money still up for grabs for our two deserving charities. When we come back, our two long-hitting ladies will be teeing off on the par 5 15th hole. Don't change the channel. We're back right after these short messages.
4 holes to go, 2 of them par 5s. The ladies are going to have the tee on both of them, AO. Wild Pig is the name of 15.
Blind tee shot for the players, and with the ladies teeing up close to it, that bunker on the left could come into play, but if they can find the fairway here, it's going to leave the guys a shot to be able to reach this green, avoid the desert on the right-hand side, and you should have a very good look at this green, which is a very difficult green. There's a lot of movement to this green at 15.
So Rachel Kuehn teeing off for Team Mount Sinai. And that one is in great shape, right in the middle of the fairway. The lefty, Erica Shepard now for Team Semper Fi.
Shot. Nice swing.
Shot.
So Rachel Kuehn gives her team the advantage off the tee here. A little bit longer than the tee shot of Erica Shepard, but both in the fairway. They'll give their teammates a chance to attack this par 5.
Let's go down to Travis now, who is with Bryce Lewis. He's been rolling his rock today.
Bryce, what was that all about? I mean, they did you dirty there. You make that long snake and they make you do it again?
I mean, Jerome's been doing that kind of stuff all day, and it really didn't surprise me, but I really thought I made the second one, hit it a little too hard. But Scottsdale National, it's pretty easy to make putts out here. Greens are perfect, and I mean, they're the best greens I've played all year, so
all right,
it's been pretty fun so far.
All right, good stuff. Fun to watch. Keep it up.
All right, a couple of good tee balls from the ladies here at this par 5. It'll be Team Semper Fi playing first. Bryce Lewis, 274, but the hole all the way back, so the cover's only about 240 here, AO.
Yeah, but you've got to avoid that little tiny little wash in the front is nasty, so don't miss-hit it.
That bunker. Ooh, it's not bounce. Might be in the little gully there.
That could be a problem, exactly.
Now, the way these lineups did set up, you don't have your longer hitters playing the second shots behind the ladies on the par 5. So not only was it Lewis instead of Welch for Team Semper Fi, now for Team Mount Sinai, 260 out for Max Moldovan.
That's so nice.
Beautiful balance there.
You want to see this one again?
Maybe leaking a little right.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little long in that bunker.
That is going to be nasty right there.
Dude, you hit that ball good.
I mean, if it's right on that upslope.
If it's in the grass in the upslope,
you can chip it in.
knock it in. There it is. I love it.
Reid Davenport has got his hands full here. I can't think of a harder shot to hit right now on this particular hole with this particular flag.
I mean, a little downslope, and if you go at the flag, it's probably gonna go down there, or you hit it over here and try to make a 25.
Yeah, you might as well go for it because they're gonna get it close. They got an upslope, they got a soft upslope. So just, hey, go for it, hey. And if not, don't worry about it.
This is the one that you could, if he does pull it off, could be asked to be played again. And that's what you're afraid of, just a hair fat coming off that downhill lie. That was such a difficult golf shot.
So now Rachel Kuehn's gonna have to play their 4th shot here at the par 5.
This is a much easier bunker shot now. This is kind of more of a dump and run for Rachel.
That sounded beautiful.
Shot. It's good.
This competition, alternate shot, is a different beast. So Patrick's got it in the grass, which is a good thing, on an upslope, which is a good thing, but it's buried in the grass, and the grass is really wiry. That was really well done. Really well done. He judged that beautifully.
Good ball.
Moldovan's gonna have to make and then hope for a miss from Erica Shepard to tie this hole.
Big putt.
Walked it right in.
Yeah.
Kid's been nails with that putter. Just been fantastic.
So now all eyes on Erica Shepard, just for birdie to win the hole.
Good job. Good job, Erica. Good job, team.
So $75,000 in the bank account of Team Semper Fi. They're closing in on $400,000, 3 holes to go.
LT, let's send it back up to you.
Balance and homeostasis. That's the secret to success for Erica Shepard, and she's proven it on multiple levels. The Duke senior has carded low amateur honors 5 times at professional events. She's also made the cut in 2 of her 3 Augusta National women's amateur appearances.
Oh. Oh my God. Hi, I'm Erica Shepard and I'm a senior at Duke. Playing for Duke, it's been awesome. You're surrounded with girls who are some of the best amateurs in the world. Being in that competitive environment every single day has been just everything I could have asked for.
She's obviously a great talent, but her mentality is elite. You know, everything just keeps getting a little better.
I want to be done at Duke and I want to have won a national championship with the team and individually. And ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to win every major on the OPGA Tour, and that goal remains. I'm confident that I'll get my status after Duke and be able to pursue those goals, and I could not be more excited. Here we go. Duke on 3. 1, 2, 3, Duke!
This Blue Devil isn't a stranger to the spotlight. Erica Shepard has been consistently one of college golf's best, with 3 top 15 finishes in 5 events. Let's send it down to Travis for more on her move.
Let's take a look at Erica's swing. Absolutely perfect setup. Yes, the ball position is forward. Yes, the spine is tilted gently away from the target, but look at kind of the upper body, the head. See how it's kind of looking a little more back here? She's not turning and looking up to the forward position. She's actually turned and square more behind the ball. That's what I want you to do with the driver. That's going to help you overcome that forward ball position. Seems like a small thing, but it's so big in hitting your driver straight and long.
Erica and Team Semper Fi have opened up a comfortable lead, but $375,000 are still up for grabs over the final 3 holes. It ain't over till it's over here at the PXG College Golf Showcase.
Final par 3 in the program comes here at the 16th. Its nickname is Yellow Jacket.
And a fantastic green complex here. You're kind of shooting uphill just a slight bit. This green is raised up, falls off into a massive bunker on the right that you want no part of. If you're down in that, you can't see any part of the green. More visual intimidation from Jackson Kahn.
Bryce Lewis stepping to the tee for Team Semper Fi. They've been riding his hot putter all day out here.
Coming in low.
Oh, short.
Boy, big mistake.
$100,000 now on the line. We're playing for 6 figures these last 3 holes, and that's a big opportunity because down $160,000 right now is Team Mount Sinai, and Reid Davenport's going to have an opportunity here to apply some pressure and maybe get right back in this. That needs to dig a little bit.
That should stay up on top. Okay. So they're going to have a look at it.
It's going to be a long-range birdie effort for Rachel Kuehn, whereas Erica Shepard's going to have to try and pitch it close from short and left of the green.
Travis, down to you.
All right, 16th tee here, Reid Davenport. This alternate shot, it's nerve-wracking. How are the nerves up there on that one?
It is nerve-wracking because you don't want to let your teammates down, but at the same time, it's awesome. We don't play a lot of alternate shots, so it's definitely different and it's fun.
What do you like about this? Great experience here, team competition. What's been the most enjoyable?
Just hanging around. I mean, I know these guys, and I know Erica and Rachel well, and just getting to know them better has been fun for us. And playing a great golf course like this, it's a fun golf course, competitive, but at the same time, it's really fun.
So the tee shot from Bryce Lewis works its way down the slope here, and there's green to work with here. Well, went upstairs with it and tried to spin it. Wow.
That's pretty impressive, but that's going to leave a downhill slick one from what looks to be about 6 or 8 feet.
They don't have an easy two-putt.
Rachel Kuehn could roll in a long-range birdie putt here, which would be mighty important for Team Mount Sinai.
They're down big right now, and this 100,000 could go a long way and a lot of momentum.
Gravity has it.
It's got to go back to the left.
Look at that thing go out there.
I thought it was going to slide back more left towards the end.
Team Mount Sinai thinking that they maybe have the advantage now. On the other side, if Erica Shepard makes this for Team Semper Fi, you've applied the pressure right back.
Completely flipped the momentum.
Great putt, Erica.
Back-to-back clutch efforts from the Duke Blue Devil. Unbelievable touch there. So now Moldovan has to make this little knee knocker, tie the hole, and $50,000 apiece.
I never doubted it.
So they tie 16.
Semper Fi maintains their $160,000 lead over Team Mount Sinai, but $275,000 are still waiting to be claimed over the final 2 holes. Stick around. We're back right after this.
Both teams split the $100,000 available at 16. Mentioned $125,000 available here at 17. They've got a $160,000 lead in this one but still $275,000 to play for here at 17 and 18. So it is not a guaranteed win at this point in time. It's a go for broke par 4 here, nicknamed Butterfly.
This is a fantastic reachable par 4 for these players. 326 yards from the back tees down the hill to a very narrow opening to this green. You got desert left. To get anything close, you got to take it on and you got to bounce it up, maybe land 15, 20 yards short and then hope it rolls up. And as this green pitches away from you as well. So it's a fantastic short par 4.
Still the tee box of Team Semper Fi.
Yeah, corner of that box.
It'll be Patrick Welch, and I think of anybody in the field to have a rip at this front hole location at 17. He's got the moxie. He'll probably be the one that could get this ball dancing. It's coming on a good line. If it lands a little soft, right on the edge. Look at that pitch into the green.
That is phenomenal. What a shot.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Thank you.
And Max Moldovan having to follow up that wonderful tee shot from Welch.
Oh, wow. That's right at it. Great ball.
Oh, what a shot. That is fantastic as well right there. You can putt that no problem. Now, he might even be closer than Patrick Welch right there in that front left part of the green.
We got 2 wild cards on 18. We're saving everything. We couldn't draw it up any better.
Right here with Patrick Welch, 17th tee. That was a bomb. You hit that in the center?
I did. I just wanted to, have a chance to get on the green or at the pin, and I'm glad I did it. So.
Now, what's crazy is you hit that right-handed, but I've seen you hit a shot left-handed, and you can hit it as far, if not longer.
Yeah, I played baseball all throughout, high school up until my senior year. I could switch hit, but I just felt more comfortable hitting left-handed, so it just kind of transferred over to golf.
They got a good look here. Wow, look at that. Unbelievable shots, by the way. I mean, that's good golf.
If Team Semper Fi ties or wins this hole, they're guaranteed to win.
These putts are massive.
So 2 eagle cracks at it here at 17. It'll be Reid Davenport first from just off of the green. But keep in mind, if he makes this, he could be asked to do it again.
He will get asked to do it again.
One time.
Get there.
Oh my God.
Great putt.
Rachel Kuehn will come in to tap it in for birdie, but a massive opportunity here for Erica Shepherd to win $125,000 on this green. It would send her team well north of $500,000 raised for Team Semper Fi and America's Fund. For eagle. Needs to swing. Needs to swing. Get it there.
Good putt.
Good putt.
So we will tie this hole with the birdies. They split $125,000 each. The veterans up over $500,000 for charity. And while we can't have a full comeback at 18, we still got $150,000 to play for.
Absolutely, for both of these great charities.
Aaron, bring us home. Mountain Lion, closing par 5.
Oh, another wonderful one of the 6 par 5s out here at Scottsdale National. Tee off kind of down and kind of flat for a while, and then you can catch a speed slot down here if you can drive it far enough and kind of head a flattish trajectory and really get some run on your ball. And you're going to be faced with a downhill lie going to a downhill green, and another great risk-reward tee shot.
After great tee shots from both Erica and Rachel, we jump ahead to the fairway. Still a couple of challenges in the pockets of both captains.
He already got his ball down. He already got his ball down. I want to use one of my wild cards. I would like to sub in Brian to hit this shot.
Thank you. I accept.
You accept?
Yeah, I accept. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm like 2 hours off hitting a 4-iron.
Here at 18, Brian Urlacher going to hit the second shot from 210.
Why not? Down the hill, probably playing more like 200 to 195.
Oh, what a shot.
Thanks.
That is a fantastic shot right there. It'll gather down that slope.
Who's down there? Who's going to hit
I would like to see Captain Jerome hit the shot, please.
It'll be bad.
Bus and Team Mount Sinai, $160,000 behind, but we're playing for $150,000 on this hole. So win this hole, and it's almost an equal amount of money for both charities.
Oh my gosh.
Needs to carry the bunker.
Great shot. We'll live with that. We'll live with that one.
So both captains missing the green. Let's move ahead in the action where Reid Davenport is putting for bogey now for Team Mount Sinai.
Nice.
And the Vandy senior sinks it, but Semper Fi has this look at birdie.
So Shepherd couldn't finish it off. Jerome Bettis isn't going to give it yet, but kind of fitting it's going to be Bryce Lewis who taps in for the final money of the day.
Good job.
Another $150K for Team Semper Fi, and at the end of the day, $655,000 raised by Captain Brian Urlacher and his squad.
Year 3 of the College Golf Showcase here in PXG, and that's Scottsdale National, and another successful year, raising a lot of money for these 2 great charities.
We'll send it down to Lauren Thompson with our captains.
So how much fun did you guys have out there with these players?
I had a blast. You know, the amount of birdies that were made were unreal. The kids played great. It was competitive, but those wild card things, those are stressful.
Oh,
it was fun, but stressful.
Got a little pressure packed out there. We felt the heat, didn't we?
I felt the heat, and unfortunately, we wilted to the heat. Myself, I fell apart. It was just one of those rounds where you wish you could have some of those shots back, but all in all, the kids, they played incredibly well. I was so impressed to see their composure, how they hit the shots, how well they played, and the course was amazing. So it was all in all a great opportunity, and getting an opportunity to go against Brian again. That was fun. That was fun.
2 NFL greats going head-to-head out on the golf course, leading their teams, and we had a blast doing so.
Here's a look at the final money tally raised for both of our deserving charities. Jerome Bettis leading his crew to the tune of $345,000 raised for Mount Sinai, while Brian Urlacher coming through clutch along with his squad to raise $655,000 for Semper Fi and America's Fund.
Hopefully you all had just as much fun at home watching as we did out here on the course at Scottsdale National Golf Club. So Another episode of the PXG College Golf Showcase in the books. Have a great holiday season. Thanks for watching, everyone.